Gather the fuck around, yo. Gather around, gather around, gather around. What's goody? Turn my collar down. Pimp. Yo, it's your boy, man. King on NBA Music Talk. We got some shit to talk about. Yo, the New York Knicks fired Tom Thibodeau. How y'all feeling about this, man? Sports Nation, NBA niggas, man. Content creators, fans. How y'all feeling about this? I didn't think they'd fire him in a day and a half. I knew that there was an elephant in the room, that it's a possibility that he could be fired or let go. But yeah, man, my cousin called this shit like a motherfucker. I was like, damn, you think they gonna fire? Like, yeah, but not in not in a day and a half. Like, what the fuck? So that they fired that nigga as soon as he got off the plane. They fired White Dot Rivers like a motherfucker. Yeah, man, it's just something, man. Tibbs could never get over the hump for some reason. I don't know what it is, bro. But yes, this is the furthest that the New York Knicks have ever gotten, with Tibbs there. But oh, okay, Johan, niggas got jokes. Get your bitch ass in timeout, nigga. Ha ha. Yeah. Beard that motherfucker. Anyway, back to what the fuck I was saying. So, I only go for the jokes if they funny. But anyway, my thoughts about this shit, I'm shocked. I am shocked because I didn't think that they'd fire that nigga, man, like that fast. That's fucking crazy, dog. But I didn't like how Karl Anthony Towns was blamed for everything. They threw Karl Anthony Towns under the bus. Karl Anthony Towns, without y'all, he done been to the conference finals without y'all. He already a Hall of Famer. Look at his career numbers, and you tell me he not. Okay? Yeah, is his defense shaky? Sure. But I don't think he's a liability on the defensive end. He just commits dumbass fouls and gets into foul trouble too much. That's his issue. But they were blaming him, and not blaming the joke is the fact that they were blaming Karl Anthony Towns for everything, and Jalen Brunson was the liability on defense. What up, though, King J Dog? But yeah, man, that's just wild, bro. I mean, but some of these New York cats, they got a lot of pride. That New York Knicks organization got a lot of pride. New York ownership got a lot of pride. So I kind of knew that somebody had to exit, and it was Tibbs, because the way that Tibbs runs shit, he run players into the ground. He plays a lot of players 40 minutes unnecessarily. He doesn't rest his players enough. He overplays players. And I think that with a different coach with this same team, maybe maybe they could get over the hump and get to the finals next year if they make the right moves in free agency. It's going to take more than, it's going to take more than just firing Tom Thibodeau. They still need a couple of players. They need a backup big man. New York got some work to do. Because, when I did my Land of the Eliminated, I felt like Tom Thibodeau needed more players on the bench that he could trust. But now that Tom Thibodeau's gone, now all of these dudes that wasn't playing, like PJ Tucker wasn't playing, Tyler Kolek. Hey, that boy Tyler Kolek got some game. I watched him play during the regular season. That dude ain't even get no minutes last year. He ain't get enough minutes during the playoffs. especially. That's what I meant to say, not the regular season. He got some minutes, but then the Pacomi, I can't pronounce that kid's last name. The Diet or Digit, I think that's how you pronounce it. Digit, dude with the dreads, light-skinned dude, he can play. Campaign got minutes, but then he stopped playing after a while. So, you know, Rick Carlisle and Mark Danigal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how it is. You know what it is. Like, you know, New York, just as an organization. Thank you, the Dragon. Same to you, brother. But yeah, man, I'm shocked about Tom Thibodeau getting fired. Ben Stewart's stupid as hell, boy. Y'all going to hell. But this is crazy as fuck, dog. I wasn't expecting this today. Like, Tibbs is a good coach. He's not a great coach, but he's a good coach. You know, he could help a struggling team, but boy, bruh, mute this motherfucker. He got to go to timeout. That was crazy. That's wild. Get him up out of here. Anyway, we talking about New York Knicks, man. We talking about Tom Thibodeau. If y'all ain't got nothing to say about the Tom Thibodeau firing, just watch and learn. You know, educate yourself over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Pacers were better because the Pacers played 11, 12 dudes. They played 12 guys. Tibbs did not reach into the bench until game 3. You noticed that, right? Tibbs did not reach into his bench until game 3. Then he started playing Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet, you know what I'm saying, kept them in that series. You know what I'm saying? Switching out, but they switched out Campaign, though. Then Campaign stopped playing, remember? They switched Campaign out for Landry Shamet. That's what they did. Deuce McBride, you know what I'm saying? Deuce McBride had minutes. PJ Tucker ain't get 1 minute. He was there like Udonis Haslem, basically. He was playing the Udonis Haslem role over there. PJ Tucker could have gave you 5 or 6 good minutes. New York, and then Tyler Kolek could have played. Pacome could have played. You know what I'm saying? Then Precious Achiuwa. What happened to him? Precious Achiuwa could have gave them 11, 12 minutes. Precious Achiuwa could have played to spare Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns probably got hurt in the series, you know, because he was playing too many goddamn minutes and his body was breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Dirk Santana could have played a lot longer. You know, he wouldn't have got hurt if Precious Achiuwa could have played 8, 9 minutes. Dirk Santana would have had a way better series, and they're blaming Dirk Santana. I call Karl Anthony Towns Dirk Santana. Yes, I do understand that, you know, the Pacers were the better team. They were better, you know. Rick Carlisle outcoached Tom Thibodeau, and I think that played a major factor in why Tom Thibodeau got fired. It's just the fact that Carlisle outcoached him. Carlisle a championship coach. Carlisle have been there and done that. Carlisle have been hundreds of conference finals his whole career. I remember when he was our coach in Detroit. He took us to back-to-back Eastern Conference finals. Am I mad that he got fired? No, I'm shocked that he got fired. Not mad. I'm not surprised he got fired because of the fact that he played his players too many goddamn minutes. New York ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? And you know how I go. You know, I'm just riding around and I'm getting it, dog. That's all. But yeah, man. Nah, I'm not mad at all, man. Tom Thibodeau, He needs to go ahead, bruh. No. No. Again, we sticking to top to New York Knicks talk, man. This basketball talk over here. It's basketball and urban music talk. That's what we do over here. We rolling with that. Like we talk about Tom Thibodeau getting fired. And do y'all think, rap, hip hop, R&B, little bit of pop, but you know, it is what it is. But so do y'all think that Mike Malone? Nah, I mean, I like Drake though, but he ain't the main person I listen to. I'm more of a Kendrick type of guy. But I'm not talking about Kendrick right now. Drake and Kendrick. 21 cool. But yeah, man. Do y'all think that Mike Malone should be the New York Knicks next head coach? I think they should go after him. They should offer him more money than he's getting from Denver right now. You feel me? Like, I think Mike Malone should be the next New York Knicks head coach. He's got that swagger. He's got that New York cockiness. He from Queens. I had to look it up. He from Queens. He do remind me of a Queens type motherfucker. I think he should, man. I think he's their best bet. He's a champion. He's a champion, bro. He's a champion. He got that arrogance. He got that cockiness. He got that swagger. You know what I mean? He got that New York personality. I could tell by how he talked. He from Queens. Why not? I think New York should make a call. They should sign him. They should buy out they should sign him to that contract, make the offer more than what Denver's paying him. Because, I mean, outside of Tibbs, I'm trying to remember who out there as far as like head coaches and stuff. That's crazy that Quinn Snyder still has a job and Tom Thibodeau doesn't. That's ridiculous. You fire White Doc Rivers but not fire Quinn Snyder or Billy Donovan? I just don't understand. I don't get it, dog. There's certain coaches that don't need to have no goddamn job. What the fuck do I know, man? I'm just a goddamn content creator from Detroit, dog. What do I know, right? But I'm just saying. Do I think Thibs deserved to get fired? Yes and no. Because of the way he run things. The way he run things ain't good for that team. And I just did not like the fact that Karl Anthony Towns got blamed for everything. And they ain't put nothing on Jalen Brunson's poor execution on the defensive end either. I didn't like that. That was bold. Like, you gotta put the defensive shit on everybody. Blame has to be spread across the team, bro. It can't just be Karl Anthony Towns missing defensive assignments. That's bullshit. That's wrong. I didn't like how they did that. So that's why I felt like Tom Thibodeau getting fired for throwing Karl Anthony Towns under the bus like that. I think that was warranted. Because it was him and some of his teammates too was dissing Karl Anthony Towns. They ain't say no names, of course. You know what it is. They went anonymous like some suckers. They ain't say their name. They ain't go up. I mean, but they said that they talked to Cat to his face, and told him. But Cat's not really a defensive liability. I'm not saying that he's all defense either, but he is an average defensive player. Understandable. But a lot of them, like Brunson, was not playing no defense. He can't. He was getting put in the many one-on-one isolation actions, bro. He was getting cooked. You got to blame everybody on the team. Coaches included. It's like, okay, if, yeah, my pops just texted me that Mike Malone is the front runner for the head coaching position. I wouldn't be surprised. He deserved it. But yeah, man, I think Mike, remember, y'all heard this shit here first, though. I suggested Mike Malone first. I'm the first nigga, Soldier Boy voice. I'm the first nigga to say that Mike Malone should be the head coach. So when Mike Malone is the head coach, I'll come back on here and gloat. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out and checking out the live. The jokes got to be funny. Well, you talk shit on here. I'm like, all right, that's funny and all, but I got to go. All right, I appreciate y'all for checking me out. This Kingdom NBA Music Talk. Thibs is fired. I'm out of here.